Right, Scorpio, this is going to be your any card reading for September, or the end of September. It's for your Sun, Moon, or Rising. And we'll do 2 more and then jump and so we'll begin. Yeah, what jumped? Keeping a Leo's mouth shut. Or using a lot of strength. Right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising. Yeah, so could have been some theft went on, some sneaky behaviour, something about the past, something about maybe even moving a dead rat. And that could have something to do with this crow mother, which is like the opposite of a Hierophant. That person's dark. Yeah, and that could have something to do with you. Could be a Cancer involved though. Somebody's got something dark on their wall. And also, yeah, there could be like a few people here. There could be a younger earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, with a few people in the background. There could be a Sagittarius or somebody who's a player. One of the two. There could be a Cancer, Pisces or Scorpio. Could be you. You could have something dark cast on your shadow. And then there's this crow mother, like the opposite of the Hierophant. And all those people could be involved. Like this person here, this Sagittarius or the player, they're looking at the situation. These two are trying to look forward. And that younger earth sign, they're trying to look into the future. But whoever that Sagittarius is, they're looking right at it. Now you don't want to talk. Oh yeah, you do. Yeah, and there you are, Scorpio. You're looking at it as well. You already took 2 people's heads in the situation. There could even be some justice coming in the situation. There could be some Libra energy, my crazy clown, coming in and bringing justice in the situation. It looks like he's finished the fight now though, because he's actually put his sword in the ground, but he's got blood on his sword, and that could have been about somebody going off and having some recognition and reward. And maybe that had something to do with the crow mother. Yeah, and these cycles could need to be ending now, really. Yeah, and that could be you needing to end them cycles. Maybe that's what that dark feeling is on behind you on that picture. It's slow at coming out. Yeah, you could need to end some cycles with this family cult. These people doing rituals under the moon. And that could be some people from your past, Scorpio, or like past connections, childhood connections. Something you could still be looking in the mirror and feeling a little bit gloomy about, because like of the past maybe, yeah. Could also leave you feeling very guarded, or somebody could be very guarded with some money and some houses there. They got a mask on as well, that person, yeah. That could be becoming a bit of a burden now as well, like somebody's feeling like they're having to carry somebody. It could even be like a black widow, somebody who needs to heal maybe. Somebody's just pouring all their love away, yeah. Could even involve an Aries. Aries, Leotaur, I was about to say. Leo, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, get your words out now. Yeah. And that could be on a situation where somebody left something with some money and people are starting to argue. Somebody could have even got shot in that situation, because that investigator, I see them coming and getting shot. So yeah, you need to be careful. Or some investigator does. Yeah. Somebody's waiting for their ships to come in. They're waiting for a ghost to come in about something, about keeping somebody stuck. I'm going to read from the bottom now, and then we'll come down the lines that will make more sense. Yeah, that could involve a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn who's revealing some money. Somebody who could be up over night time. It could also involve a Taurus, and I do see a Virgo sun here, a Taurus sun, and a Cancer sun, and they're all apparently on the crazy shit again. Virgo, Scorpio. Yeah, you could need to make a choice between 2 things, or somebody did. Maybe that was keeping them up overnight. Maybe that could have involved a Taurus who had 2 people under control. Yeah, that person could have been raising their hand when they were angry. And anything you put back on me, I put back on you. Yeah, there's a lot of people talking about a situation as well where you've got these people. Could have been a fake soulmate relationship which caused heartbreak in the end. That could have also involved Capricorn or someone you were sexually tied to. Could have even been a Leo. Or somebody trying to light on that situation. Yeah. And somebody was crying, getting very, very drunk over some spilt milk because maybe you chose yourself. A mother could have been involved in that, or a Libra, or someone, yeah. But somebody was going to get dropped into the abyss. Somebody was like light into the situation, so maybe about something being perfected. It could even involve Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and some inheritance money. But somebody was going to get dropped into the abyss, yeah. That was the plan. But somebody was looking back at what they'd harvested, and that could have had something to do with some juggler, some master manipulator who didn't want people seeing each other, and that could have involved a Gemini or a choice between two lovers. And maybe that was to do with a lot of people attacking one person. Maybe that had to do with a new couple love. Maybe somebody knew in their intuition about these secrets, but they didn't take the blindfold off. Maybe they even tried to ignore it, but it brought down a tower, and now somebody's going to come as a blessing in disguise. Maybe even on an aeroplane. Yeah, offer somebody a little pentacle. Maybe there was an indifference in love. Somebody got strung up. And somebody saw that. Yeah, there was like 5 people watching. Maybe even attacking. Yeah, that was about leaving somebody out in the cold as well. There's a message of truth going to come in about that. And that could have something to do with the crow dust. That's the proper evil. Yeah. Somebody sending a message of truth. Maybe even a passionate message as well. Yeah, and that's got something to do with a new beginning with stability, and also an emperor, father figure, and there's a truth coming in on that as well, about somebody's complete ending and somebody getting completely stabbed up, like dead, and people watch that situation, and you, no, not you, that could be a Pisces, but it's also somebody coming in with some wish-washy love. Maybe your intuition spoke to you about that. Maybe that was a ghost from your past. You had choices, but you had a ghost come back from the past, like one night stand energy. There was a lot of illusions and lies, and yeah, there you are. It was a dark situation, Scorpio, being made to look light, and it had something to do with this couple love, and somebody needed to use their intuition. Could have even involved a Gemini or an Aries. Somebody could have, or Virgo, somebody could have like manifested something really hard. Definitely could have involved a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Gemini there. And it was about keeping somebody really, really stuck, and maybe somebody moving away every night time, going somewhere every night time, Cancer energy. Could have also involved a death where some judgment's being called in that situation. Someone's going to come in and speak a very blunt truth about somebody leaving a situation. That could have even been a Leo, on a family situation where somebody signed something and somebody was somebody in a cage, and that could have even been a Leo, and it could have been to keep Leo's mouth shut, and it could have involved this person who's on their own with a lot of works going on underneath them. And somebody's father who could be quite dark. Yeah, that could also involve Virgo towards Capricorn. Somebody who could be the father of your children, maybe. Somebody went off and had a new beginning. They went straight off to a family full of vultures, yeah. And then they were under control maybe by 3 people that had something to do with somebody's Wheel of Fortune. But whatever that situation was in the past, that's been burnt down now. Yeah, somebody needs to love and heal themselves, Scorpio. September's relevant. Could be a birthday, a salty surprise. Nice. Publication, ability to be in the same place at 2 times. They're all trying to fuck you up, so you know, take a seat. Somebody's lost the plot, gaslighting you, bitch please. Libra moon, planning on kidnap, and someone's got someone pregnant, teenager pregnant, and this person was having sex with you to take your money, Scorpio. So not only did they do that, they did that too. Right. Your first line. Time's ticking on the Scorpio moon, and August and July could be relevant, yeah. And somebody's about to flip, and here comes a real person. Right, Scorpio. Your first line is this sneaky behaviour, moving this body in the past, maybe, or this rat. Yeah, but justice coming in that situation because it become a burden. So someone's bringing in justice. You could be a Libra. You could be Scorpio, Libra end. Yeah, right. There was a theft, there was some sneaky behaviour, someone's bringing injustice because it's becoming a burden now and they feel like they're dropping to their knees, and somebody wants to have a new beginning and go in and offer somebody something on a long stick. Yeah, somebody wants to get in their chariot and they want to move towards something, and it might involve a Virgo towards Capricorn or something about the father of your children. Either they want to come in towards you or you want to go in towards them, but somebody keeps putting their brakes on Scorpio. Yeah, and it's got something to do with something that had to completely end, and it could have involved a Virgo. I'm seeing a Virgo there. Yeah, that person wants to call you Scorpio after, like, they've got their guard up. Maybe at the moment maybe you and that person have had a lot of arguments, a lot of, yeah, they want recognition and reward now, but I feel like maybe there was some sneaky behaviour, that may have even been a theft, it may even be in the justice system. Could be a Libra, but somebody's dropped these burdens, and maybe that's you. Yes, there's been like an end of all cycles. Yeah, which has caused you complete heartbreak, like you've got some attached on the back as well. It has something to do with a new beginning and stability, and it could have involved a Gemini, and it could have also involved the mother of your children. Someone could have been doing a bit of magic, yeah, and whatever it was, it broke this situation, it like broke the light. Yeah, because a veil was brought down, maybe on like a whole community, a whole village, on this soulmate relationship. Something you were very patient in as well. And it could have involved the crow mother, that's like the opposite of a Hierophant, where somebody went off to go and get recognition and reward, maybe even after somebody pulled away some love. And there could have even been a death, and I do see a death there, and I see a death there, because that's like a black widow, that's somebody pulling away some love and needing to heal. And that could have something to do with somebody going off and looking at their ships coming in. That could have had something to do with some sneaky behaviour, where somebody got something dark attached to them. And there could have been 5 people involved in that situation. It could have been about keeping somebody up in their heads over night time, but maybe when that person was up over night time, spirit was talking to them. Yeah, it could have looked like they were in their head, but spirit was talking to them, even though there could have been some really dark stuff going on in a family situation. Yeah, whatever that's about. Somebody makes people stop trusting you. A covenant's been formed. Yeah, Sagittarius, moon could be relevant. Someone could like a lot of dicks at the same time, and they thought you didn't know. Jokes on them. What's love got to do with it? Points been made. An ex-friend and an ex-shady friend's plotting a plan on you, Scorpio. Yeah, you, Scorpio. Your power. Scientology could be relevant. STD ridden sex addict could be relevant. It's a big setup. Menstrual rage. Someone's married is about to get caught. An ex-friend fucking your ex and lying about it. Emotions could be relevant. Hospice care. Indigo. Somebody wants to call you. The letter Z. And they've been in your house when you weren't there. A few trustworthy friends and one unknown enemy. And that person's probably the closest person you could think of. Yeah. What's this dark thing on Scorpio's wall? That dark thing on your wall's got something to do with some woman with a lot of money who's dead jealous and got a dog. Yeah. You could have left that situation maybe and gone off and shone a light, or they did. It's going to be a message of truth about that situation, and it may involve a Leo, somebody shining a light. And she's got a candle anyway. I don't know what she's doing with that candle, but she's got one. Looking a bit like, what is really going on? Yeah, right, what's the cycle that needs to end? That could be with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Something that's very emotionless. Yeah, something you need to heal from as well, Scorpio. It's about keeping somebody locked in like their Wheel of Fortune. There needs to be a truth spoken about that, so somebody can light their fire. Yeah, what's this Aries about? That's about a facade, like a tower that needs to be brought down on something. Something that somebody's going to get like a message about. Something that somebody intuitively knows, I feel, with that card. Somebody's quite linked in. Yeah, it could be about having to drop some burdens, burn some burdens maybe, on some temptation. Some Aries coming in with some love heart. Yeah, they may say they've changed their skin, but maybe they're still juggling things in the background. They've got like 3 things, but they're going to come in maybe and look like they've only got 1 thing, but there may be 3 things there, Scorpio, you don't know about yet. That could be something you've been working on maybe. could be to do with music or to do with the arts. It could be something you've walked away from, yeah. And it could also be to do with somebody being very generous with some pentacles. Somebody who saw you as a star. And they just fell on the floor the wrong way around. Yeah. Right, this last one is to... This last one, we've got a few more to go. The next slide is this, somebody coming in really slowly. It could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, but it could just be a really slow. But they've got 3 people in the background. They're also involved with some cult, family cult, where they took some money and they walked away. And you could have closed your eyes to that situation. Yeah, somebody could have been like not listening to their intuition on that situation, like dancing above the clouds. Yeah, maybe even got a message from a soulmate about it. Could have even been a Leo. Somebody shone a light on the situation. Whoa, yeah. And it could have involved an Empress with a mask on. Yeah, and this could have been something you were really uncertain about. You were holding something very high, but there was something like you were looking at. Could have been ignoring something as well. It could have been ignoring the fact that somebody was getting their ship and moving away. And it could have even been from a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or... Yeah, I mean, that can be a divorced couple, because we did just have the King. There was a lot of illusions and lies, and there was a lot of like fiery messages as well. Somebody knew some secrets. Maybe you knew some secrets, Scorpio. You are very psychic. You won't be in no one's sloppy second, so they're mad. Sexual tension, Cancer ascendant. Someone's lying about a child. Someone fucked up big time, they're in trouble now. This person thought they could control you, your mind. Bad karma for doing that. And you attached to trash, yeah. The letter J could be relevant. Scorpio ascendant, leaving their kids at home alone. The letter H, and a lot of hidden fuck buddies, yeah. Right, let's go. Let's change my cards quick. Right, what's this family cult about? What's this family cult about? Yeah, that's about somebody maybe on a screen with 5 people watching, and they're the people who could all be in the cold, yeah. They're also like leaving somebody out in the cold. There could have also been a couple of love that's all overflown now. There's justice, judgment justice coming in the situation. That could even involve a high priestess, where somebody's going to go rushing in maybe to speak the truth. And it could even be an Aries, where they could be going rushing in towards an Aries, yeah. Could even be you, Scorpio, and a Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn as well. Could be a Taurus, could definitely be a Taurus with a Hierophant coming up. That could involve some money and some houses, and that could be the truth as well, or a high level of commitment and marriage. And that could even involve you, Scorpio. You're looking at it all. Yeah, you're looking at somebody being in the hangman as well, hanging upside down, being enlightened but not doing anything bad. And that could be like a past life connection or somebody from your childhood. What's this money they're walking away from? Yeah, that money is a theft, a sneaky behaviour. Somebody's up for nighttime about that. It's about somebody's choice. There's a lot of messages going on about that situation as well, yeah. Somebody went off to go and have a new beginning, and they tried really hard. They kept on trying and trying and trying to do that. And that could have even been a Capricorn or a devil energy. Somebody who was, yeah, got addictions. Somebody could want to go in like a wish-washy problem. There could be like pregnancies, like a lot of pregnancies around that situation as well somehow. Yeah, and then the next card is like Sagittarius or a player, somebody from your past that you're looking in a mirror about, or somebody is. Could have been somebody you live with as well, a family situation. Could have even involved a Leo. Something you thought was a blessing. Yeah, but somebody flew the nest and went off to go and be single, or to do that. Yeah, they could have even left with some money as well, a lot of money. And there could have been 6 people watching them do that, all involved in that situation. Yeah, somebody may want to send like a little apology, or go for a coffee and maybe tell you about how there was some money all hung up for everyone to see, but there was also some stash. Yeah, somebody was juggling something. They could have even been juggling somebody to a lover. There was a big snake in between them lovers. Yeah, there's a need for balance in this situation. There could also be a message about a pregnancy in the couple. They could also leave you very uncertain, Scorpio. You're going to want to end these cycles. Maybe that's why you're looking at your ship coming in, waiting for that ghost to come in from the past. Yeah, there could be a lot of illusions and lies on a family situation. You need to heal from this situation. Somebody took a bite from the cherry, and it was definitely on a family situation. You need to drop these burdens, yeah. look back at what you have in this situation. There's 5 people who are arguing with each other, and there will be balance brought out on this situation, which was unfair. Yeah, where somebody got stabbed completely in the back, and that was over somebody's choices. And it could have even been you, Scorpio. You could have already took 2 people's heads off. You could have even found out about an STD, and like 5 people will be involved about that. That's caused you heartbreak. Yeah, it's made you want to get in your boat and move off to go and find greener grasses. Maybe you're being very guarded at this time. Maybe that's you being very guarded with your house, with your money. Yeah, and that could be judgment. You may get a message of truth come in, maybe, yeah, you, Scorpio, because you maybe there's a death going to happen. Could involve a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or someone you're getting divorced from. Someone you could be ignoring at this time as well. Yeah, that could have something to do with that money in them houses and being very guarded. Somebody's now like crying over spilt milk, maybe because of a tower, and 15 people could all be involved in that tower. Maybe that tower's about getting somebody very, very stuck. Somebody could be moving in very slowly to give someone a little apology, but that could have something to do with keeping somebody stuck or a blindfold. Somebody wants somebody stuck. Yeah, maybe somebody's ignoring like these 3 cups of love. They're looking at something like that's coming in from upstairs. Yeah, that could even be you, Scorpio. Looking and waiting for your ships to come in. Maybe you shone a light on the situation, Virgo energy, about somebody just wanting to have a fight when let something go. It could have been the mother of your children. It could have been like a soulmate relationship. It could have even been a Leo. Yeah, somebody could have been a player there. With a Knight of Wands there, yeah. Whoa. And being very guarded with some money as well. Maybe somebody even got in their chariot and they left the situation. Right, I'm not doing too many more of these. We'll finish these last ones off. Yeah, you could get passionate messages. You could also get told that somebody wants to have a new beginning with stability, and it could even be a Leo. But it could be like one night stand energy from the past, definitely from a Leo. Yeah, there could also be an Aries involved in that situation, or a father figure, or businessman, entrepreneur. Yeah, but somebody walked away. And there could also be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's like 2 people from the past, maybe an Aries, maybe a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Maybe the Wheel of Fortune already turned on that situation. Maybe that had something to do with somebody rising, somebody in the Magician energy. And that could have been you, Scorpio. Maybe you just worked it all out. Anyone can leave there with love and light. Take care, bye bye.